Here we go. All right. So my little tool that I use says, hang on, we're almost there. Hold on another second. And I never know when we're live because it goes live just a few seconds before I actually look like I'm live. So hello, welcome again to another live video where we're going to be talking about biz tech this whole week. So we talked yesterday about technology that you can employ in your business, and we're going to continue that today. We're going to talk about 3 biz tech mistakes that I see a lot of people making when they're first getting started with their business, because I want to kind of prod you. Sorry, when I did that, it made me think of a funny story about my grandmother. I'll share that with you later. But first, I want to get to this. I want to prod you so that you can avoid these tech mistakes, because they can really hold you back or make you spend more money than you need to spend, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. If you are trying to get your business off the ground or your high ticket offer into the hands of more people than ever, and you want some help organizing all of that and knowing exactly what to do, I have a simple 4-step checklist that you can have that will help you get your high ticket offer launched. So if you want that, just drop a comment below the video and let me know that you want that, and I'll go ahead and get that over to you. If you don't know me, I'm Lori Reeves, founder and CEO of Brand Strength. I help people strengthen their brand so that they can reach more people and effectively serve more individuals. I have been working with entrepreneurs for the past 10 years, helping them get in front of more people and make sure that they're serving people in a much better way. So again, today we're going to talk about 3 tech mistakes that I see people making. The first mistake is actually one mistake that can go one of 2 ways, and we're going to talk about both. So the big mistake is not really knowing what you need, not having a clear list of the kinds of processes and systems you want to use tech for, to solve for, and just randomly, either the first thing people do is they'll randomly think of a thing that they need that tech can solve, and they'll go and employ that thing. And then they'll think of another thing and they'll go employ that thing. And pretty soon they have all these different systems that they're trying to get to work together that don't necessarily work together very well. And you typically end up spending money on each one. So that can be a costly mistake that you make. The other mistake that you might make, if you're not completely clear on what functionality you're looking for tech solutions to help you with, is that you invest a lot of money in what they call an all-in-one tool that really does more than you need right now and possibly more than you'll ever need. And so then you're stuck paying a high bill for a tool that uses a lot of functionality, like it provides a lot of functionality, but if you aren't ready to employ all of it, then you're going to be overpaying for what you need, and I don't want you to do that either. Now, the third thing that I see people doing is really not being techie and struggling and struggling and struggling to put tech in place. And let's be honest, that's frustrating, right? Who wants to struggle and continue to struggle and put themselves farther and farther behind? Now, you have to be the judge of this. I can't tell you if you're a techie person or not, but you probably know if you tend to be what you would consider a techie person or if you tend to not be a techie person. And if you're just not techie, yes, it's going to cost some money for you to hire somebody to help you get your tech set up. But once it's set up, then you are ready to go, and it's not going to hold you back from moving out there and looking more professional and being more efficient in your business. So those are the 3 mistakes that I see people making. First of all, getting way too many tools for what they need individually, and then they have a bunch of systems and they're paying a lot of money for each one, or maybe just a little bit of money for each one, but it all adds up. Or going the other route of not really investigating what you need, hearing somebody else is using another all-in-one tool and deciding to invest in that way before you're ready or able to use all the functionality of that tool, or not hiring out when that's just the most logical thing to do because it's just not in your wheelhouse to figure out all the tech and get it set up for yourself in the most efficient and effective way possible. So those are my 3 tips. Now, I did tell you that I had a funny story about my grandmother. Now, she passed away in November. God love her. She was 98 when she passed away. And me doing this reminded me of her because As crazy as it sounds and as wrong as it was, she used to poke people in the butt. I mean, anytime somebody was going to meet her for the first time, we would pull them aside and say, "Hey, don't bend over around Nana. You don't want to do that. You will regret it." So when I did this movement, it just brought up that memory of my grandmother and cracked me up. So anyway, I just wanted to share that little bit with you since it kind of made me have a hiccup at the beginning of the video, but I hope this was helpful for you. Again, if you are trying to get your high ticket offer launched and out into the world, into the hands of the people who need it the most, and you need some help getting your ideas all put together and knowing exactly what to do and what you don't need to do just to get your offer launched, drop me a comment below and let me know, and I'll send on over my 4-step checklist for you. So we're going to be talking about BizTech all week, so I hope to see you back here again tomorrow.